Welcome to a virtual tour of the Institute of International Relations. The IIR is situated on the western side of the U.W.I St. Augustine campus. The Institute's neighbors are the Sir Arthur Lewis Institute of Social and Economic Studies, the Faculty of Law, the Institute for Gender and Development Studies, and the Faculty of Science and Technology. There is a parking area specially reserved for staff of the IIR and the Diplomatic Academy. The Institute is guided by the national protocols implemented by the Ministry of Health as it pertains to COVID-19. All staff, students, and visitors are required to practice the safety measures of regular hand hygiene, wearing of face masks, and maintaining physical distancing. Located on the ground floor is the Secretariat. It is the administrative hub from which all of the Institute's activities are managed. There is a small reception area, and it houses the Office of the Director and 6 members of staff, which include the Administrative Assistant, the Senior Secretary to the Director, a Secretary, 2 Clerical Assistants, and 1 Office Attendant. Also, on the ground floor there are 10 lecturers' offices. 5 are located on the western side, and 5 are located on the eastern side of the building. This area houses the staff restrooms and leads to the eastern side of the building. This is the graduates' room, which is specially reserved for our MPhil and PhD students. In addition to the grad room, there are 2 small lecture rooms on the ground floor. Each room can accommodate up to 30 students. They are equipped with built-in projector and screen. Here we have the students' washrooms, which are located on the northern side of the building and are accessible via a card swipe security access control system. The kitchen is equipped with a refrigerator, microwave, sink, and dinnerware. It is accessible by staff and students. It leads into the student lounge, which is a communal space for studying, reading, relaxing, and socializing. The staff lounge seats up to 32 persons for dining and hosting small-scale staff events, such as luncheons, birthdays, retirement, or other celebratory events. Let's take you to the first floor. The largest of the Institute's classrooms, Lecture Room 1, has a capacity of 80 persons. It is also equipped with a built-in projector and screen. In addition to hosting classes, the room is used to host public guest lectures, diplomatic dialogues, and training events. Also on the first floor is the Information Systems Unit, often referred to as the IT Lab. The IT Lab is utilized by both students of the Institute and non-IIR students. It is furnished with 12 desktop computers, a printer, and newly installed glass barriers to separate each workspace in keeping with COVID-19 protocols. The lab also contains 3 offices for technical staff. 2 IT technicians are always on hand to assist students with any technical issues they may have. The Yves Collard Boardroom, formerly called the IIR Boardroom, was named after the late Professor Yves Collard, the last serving Swiss director of the Institute. There is a large round conference table with a seating capacity of 20. It is the venue for most of the Institute's meetings, including our annual board meeting and other events. Welcome to the Norman Gervan Library. As you enter, you will find the information desk, which is staffed by 2 of the 4 library assistants. And here is the librarian's office. The library has a specialized collection of over 25,000 monographs and 240 journal titles. It houses a comprehensive collection of information resources on the international relations of the Caribbean. It is a vital part of the infrastructure of the Institute, not only for its teaching and research component, but its services to staff, students, alumni, fellows, and visiting researchers. In 2016, the library was renamed after the late Professor Emeritus Norman Gervan, who, up to the time of his passing, served as a research fellow at the Institute. Even though, at this time, the library's physical location and on-site collections are not accessible to students and visitors due to COVID-19 restrictions, the library staff is working assiduously on-site and remotely to support the research needs of its users. Here we have additional staff restrooms for use by library and IT staff. However, these facilities are opened up to visitors during events. Welcome to the Diplomatic Academy of the Caribbean. The Academy's building is adjacent to the Institute's. As you enter on the first floor, there are 3 offices on the right, which are occupied by the manager and 2 project assistants. The restrooms are located on the left. Also on the first floor is a kitchen, a small boardroom named after the late Dr. Hans Geiser, and an archive room. There is an elevator that caters to the differently abled visitors to the Academy and the Institute. There are 2 additional offices on the ground floor, which are currently occupied by a professor of practice and visiting fellow. There are also 3 small seminar rooms, each of which accommodates up to 15 persons, and 1 large classroom which has a capacity of up to 30 persons. Please note, the Institute of International Relations places high priority on preserving the health and safety of its staff, students, and visitors. In each main area, emergency exits and evacuation maps are strategically placed. This completes the virtual tour of the Institute of International Relations. We do hope that you have enjoyed this visual journey with us.